What's up, guys? MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always, and I'm still covering patch 5.01. And while there weren't that many like detailed changes for the characters, almost nothing to be honest, there was one gigantic change to the game system that came sort of out of nowhere. They changed the tech roll. And this is the first time they've changed that since 2005. They have removed cross-up tech at the wall. And this has been most notably a problem in this game with 2D characters, like Eliza, Geese, the worst offender being Akuma. If you've seen any Akuma, Super Akuma in competitive play, it's all about doing a wall combo, jumping over with Demon Flip, or doing a cross-up Tatsu to hit the opponent in the rear, where they cannot guard, and they get relaunched, and it's basically death. It's basically eating 2 combos in a row just because you tech rolled. Very dumb, so glad to see that gone. But it also means that all forms of tech in this regard is gone. So a basic staple with Kazuya with this has been, ever since Tekken 5, doing basic wall combo back to 4, jumping over the tech roll, and then dick jab inside the anus of the opponent, in the rear. And then you'd get, in Tekken 5, I believe you could do twin pistons. But in Tekken 7, you would do dick jab while standing 4, and then 1+2. So I can just demonstrate this quickly. So from here, I jump over. But now I don't end up on the other side of the opponent. The opponent tracks you as you're jumping, kind of looks at you while tech rolling, and you just can't jump over them. I just can't. I try all the normal angles, but I just can't make it over. So this has been removed. And I see a lot of people thinking this is positive because we don't need more mix-up bullshit in the game. But it's another way of simplifying Oki even further. If you've played Tag 2 or like any Tekken game prior to Tekken 7, you know that if you got knocked down like this, and let's say you were not tech rolling, you just get knocked down, you're on the ground. If I did back to 4 here, that would pick you up. Or you do a back roll. You would get refloated by down forward 4, back to 4. Oki was super hardcore in prior games. Tekken 7 is the first game where you just get knocked away from the opponent into safety. So that was simplifying Oki semi, right? And now we do it again, but it's with the wall tech roll. All those fancy, you know, jump over tech, it's gone. So this is another way of simplifying Oki semi. You don't have to worry about any of this now. You can just safely tech roll, but then have to deal with a 50-50 situation, obviously. So this is a really, really big deal. And again, as I stated before, the character that is hit the hardest from this is Akuma. I don't think any other character even comes close when it comes to wall utility, wall stupidity. It's the reason this Demon Flip tech or Tatsu cross-up is the reason every top player, as soon as they got the chance, if you know they took a loss to Akuma, and now in a tournament setting, I just lost, I can either change character or I can change the stage. They would usually opt with change the goddamn stage. Like, even if they had, like, a sub-character, they were like, oh, I could play my thing way. It was like, no, just change the goddamn stage. Always the most important against him, because just, if he has walls, just so overpowered, it hurts. Okay, I turned off tech roll. Zunka. Whips. So that would connect. The Demon Flip 4, that dive kick, would hit the opponent in the back, and then you would get 4 free guaranteed, and it would re-splat them into the wall, and now they were dead. That was death. So basically, yeah, to me, that was... combos have gone so far in Tekken 7. I'm looking forward to a Tekken 8 where I think combos are going to be less. There's going to be more pushback. They're going to be more limited. So what this was with Akuma was you launch someone, and then la 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 la, you comboed them to the wall, however you did it. And then just because the opponent tech rolled, he would die. So get launched once, and then just tech roll at the wall, and you're punished for tech rolling with a super hard hitting move to your buttocks, and then a guaranteed 4-3 wall splat, and you just died. So I never really felt this was a good thing, and it made there's so much to Akuma that is so OP. Like again, he launches you from a 10 frame. If he blocks a low, he'll do, you know, he does that guaranteed. He launches you from a -12 low. Unseeable low, launching hell sweep. That is +7 on block. Focus, you know, this fireball. This jump is super busted. This jump is alone. The 2D jump alone is super busted. There's so much to this character that is so stupid. So it's like, he certainly doesn't need infinite combo resets at the wall. Be it a demon flip to the back or a Tatsu, a cross-up Tatsu. So, yeah, I gotta say, I'm really happy to see it gone. But then we have examples of characters who might be annoying, but aren't OP bullshit, like Xiaoyu. And basically, I think this change was brought forward simply to counter Akuma's bullshit. But Xiaoyu is going to suffer a lot because of this. So basically, how do you nerf Akuma? He breaks the system, so we nerf the system. You can counter the guy who breaks your system by nerfing your own system, which is interesting. But I think it's very hard to nerf Akuma because of how his character operates. There are no easy solutions, so they were like, we just have to change the system itself, change the matrix, you know. But this, of course, here we have a character that has done this bullshit for 20 years, right? The exact same thing, but was never as busted. But so now she's going to see her identity like hit really, really hard due to this. So basically, I'm no Xiaoyu expert, but all of this stuff, like jumping over back turn 4, that's not going to work at the wall anymore. And I wouldn't be surprised if this also applies to this type of capital punishment, up for 1+2, jump over. Basically, all of those, she also has had, you know, infinites at the wall involving tech traps. That's going to be gone. Very hard to set up, by the way. But who needs infinites, really? But basically, she would be a lighter version of what Akuma does, but it's all gone. But she doesn't have any jab launchers to to compensate, or super combos. So this is a little bit unfortunate for Xiaoyu mains. But I do want my dear Marduk brethren to rest assured that this did not impact him. His just frame tackle setup is still homing at the wall. So basically here, blap, blap, blap. Oh, thank God. So that still works. So yeah, rest easy, Marduk Chads. That's still homing as fuck. So yeah, I just wanted to show that. But Marduk, you know, who really, really needed nerfs this patch. His just frame tackle setup is still homing. And will track the new tech roll. So, oh God. Us Marduk mains, man, we have it hard. So yeah, that just about covers the new mechanic, the new goddamn tech roll. And it's, yeah, ever since Tekken 5, the jump over tech has been a thing. It's now gone. So this is a pretty monumental change. Simplifying Oki. So we're going more towards simplified, right? Probably going to carry over into Tekken 8. Or is this a new tech roll they had in mind for Tekken 8? That they now just, they push it down into Tekken 7, perhaps. Tekken 8 is probably already well underway, is my guess. But, so yeah, interesting stuff. Happy to see what this does to Akuma. He's going to have to play more honest now. But, yeah, we'll see how this transitions into tournaments. But for sure, it's going to make it so that those of you playing like intermediate ranks, perhaps, are going to see way less jump over bullshit. So I would say I'm positive to this change.